Hello students, good morning. I hope you all are doing well and enjoying your studies. So, it's time for SST class. So, today we will start the new topic in history, that is birth of the Weimar Republic. The birth of the Weimar Republic was a crucial step or a new turn which happened in Germany. What are the conditions that led the new turn to get the rise on the name the Weimar Republic? It was the early part of the 20th century. Germany was a very powerful country during that period. With then strength and the military ability, it ran to the World War first in 1942-1918. The World War First was happened in 1914 to 1918. Initially, the major countries like England, France, Austria was expecting the war to gain quick victory. They didn't expect that war was going up a wrap up in a large scale. So they actually fought for initial gains or quick profit or quick gains. In the starting years, they gained quick victory. Initially, they fought together and occupied Berlin. But with the entry of US in 1917, the elites become very powerful and England, France, Russia together fight against Germany and Austria. Now just look into the next page, students. Germany and Austria, finally they are not now in a condition to defeat themselves. In November 1918, Germany defeated by Allied powers. See here, students, so finally they are not now in a condition to defeat themselves. In November 1918, Germany defeated by the Allied powers. Now we discuss about the other effect after the World War First. These all are detailed descriptions are not mentioned in a book, but I am telling you, मैं काफ़ी अच्छे से आपको ये चीज़ बता रही हूँ, तो आप लोग ध्यान से सुनिएगा. The reason was the obligation of the emperor was thrown away from the seat. There was a recast of a political structure in Germany. German wants a new political structure for themselves. They don't want any early monarchy type of system of ruling because they failed to control and they could not get any victory against Germans. They lost. The war was very horrible. They lost it and the war was very horrible and they were forced to sign all the agreements whatever the allied powers want. So they were not happy even the monarchy style or even with Weimar Republic was set up. So a national assembly was set up and reached a parliament in Germany at Berlin. So now a meeting is going to be held where the people will elect the leaders. The leaders will be elected on the basis of equality between men and women. There would not be any difference between men and women when they put their vote. So on the basis of equality, they wanted a national assembly. The German parliament is popularly known as Reichstag. So this Reichstag took place and this Reichstag is also known as the Weimar Republic. So along with the birth of Weimar Republic, there was another important significant change or agreement happened between Germany and Allied powers. What was actually the agreement is? Let me check it out. The birth of the Weimar was not taken positively and profitably by the people. Why? Because it is not the republic was not quick of well in Germany because it was rejected completely. It was totally rejected. The birth of Weimar Republic was forced to accept the treaty made by the Allied and Weimar Republic has a very little choice to reject it. So it was forced to sign treaty. That treaty made a big impact on Germany and Germans' future. It was a treaty known as Peace Treaty or popularly known as the Treaty of Versailles. This treaty is known as Treaty of Versailles. Just remember it. It was signed at Merit Palace at Versailles. So this was signed in 1990. What are the main conditions in the Treaty of Versailles? Let me discuss here. It was the Treaty of Versailles. The war seized colonies which the Germans are holding till the time it lost up to 10% of them. Its own territories were also taken of 13%. It have the capacity of the iron ore from the land, over 75% were occupied by the France. Here it is mentioned, see. And even coal was taken 26% by the other countries like France, Poland, Denmark, Lithuania, etc. So almost everything like its territories and natural resources, everything taken by these countries. And even Germany was forced to pay £6 billion as war inanimate amount. Even its military and naval has been reduced. So all these were forcefully made by the victorious Allied powers against Germany to sign a treaty. The Germans were already defeated, who already lost many of their soldiers and do not have any other scope rather than sign the treaty, because it's a peace treaty. The Treaty of Versailles is also called as a peace treaty. Only if Germany sign that, they can be peaceful. Otherwise, the powerful Allied powers may destroy the other parts of the countries also. Many of the historians considered that this Treaty of Versailles as sowing a seed of Second World War, because the Germans met with a very harsh and humiliating treatment with the Treaty of Versailles. What was the effect of this one on the World War I in Germany? We will discuss now. See students, now let me discuss unit number 1.2, political radicalism and economic crisis. According to it, the war had devastating impact on the entire continent, both physiologically and financially. From being a creator, Europe became a debauch. The supporters of the Weimar Republic were criticized and become easy target to attack in the conservative nationalist circles. Soldiers came to be placed above civilians. Aggressive war propaganda and national honor become important. The fragile democracy could not survive and led to instability in Europe. According to the para, the birth of the Weimar Republic considered with the revolutionary surprising of the Parasite League on the pattern of Bolshevik revolutions in Russia. The birth of the Weimar Republic with uprising the different kinds of views on the basis of Bolshevik revolution in Russia. The Spartans founded the Communist Party of Germany. The political instability in Germany paved the way for Hitler. Political radicalization was highlighted by the economic crisis in 1923. It is mentioned here. As Germany refused to pay the war reparations, France occupied its leading industrial area, Ruhr. Germany realized with printing page currency ruthlessly the value of mark collapsed, prices of goods soared. There was even the condition was very critical on that time. So students, let's come to another topic, that is the year of depression. In 1924 to 28 saw some stability, yet it was built on the stand. Germany was totally dependent on short-term loans, largely from the USA. This support was withdrawn with the crash in 1929 of the Wall Street Exchange. German economy was hit badly. It led to social unrest. The middle class and working population was filled with the fear. See students, the Weimar Republic had some bad effects also. So what are these? That is representation, bad representation, according to Article 48, which gave the President the powers to impose emergency, suspend civil rights and ruled by the decrees. The economic crisis created deep disturbance and fear in people. The middle class people, salaries, employees and prisoners, so they are suffering. Their savings were totally ended when the currency lost its value. Some small businessmen, some self-employed and some retailers suffered as their business got ruined. These sections of societies were filled with fear. Politicization. I'm going to tell you what is politicization. An annexity of being reduced to the rank of working class or worse still, the unemployed. Only resigned workers could manage to keep their heads above water, but unemployment weakened their bargaining powers. Big business was in crisis. The large mass of peasantry was affected by the sharp fall in agriculture prices. So overall, politically, that Weimar Republic was fragile. The Weimar Constitution had some bad effects also. All these effects led to social unrest. The middle class and the working population was filled with the fear of politicization. The Weimar Republic saw 20 different cabinets lasting on an average 239 days, see here, and a liberal use of Article 48, yet the crisis could not be managed. People lost confidence in a democratic parliamentary system which seemed to offer no solutions. So students, it's enough for today. Tomorrow in next video we will continue with the next topic, that is Hitler's rise to power. Good day, enjoy your